Hi, I'm Chef Greg, the banquet chef here at Hyatt Pier 66. This is Chef Mario, our gourmet chef.
Hello.
Today we're going to be preparing a breakfast pastry stuffing. It's a great way to utilize pastries that you have baked off in your house. It also gives a little twist on the classic stuffing. First thing we're going to do here is by starting with our whole butter in the pan. Then we're going to add our apples, Granny Smith apples, our bacon, smoked bacon. From this point we also add our white onion, our leeks, celery, we have fresh sage, and fresh thyme. We're going to saute for 7 to 8 minutes until bacon is golden brown and vegetables are translucent. Okay, from this point here, once we have our vegetables sauteed to a tender state, we're going to add our chicken stock. And our cubed breakfast pastries. At this point, we're going to mix the breakfast pastries until soft and all the liquid is absorbed, finishing with our fresh parsley. Okay, at this point, once all of our pastries have absorbed all of our stock, we're going to finish with salt and pepper. Then we need to cool down to room temperature before we add our eggs so that the eggs don't cook. The reason for the eggs is to help bind the stuffing. Once the eggs are incorporated evenly, we're going to put into a well-greased loaf pan. With the greased pan, it's very important to take a small piece of parchment paper and cut onto the bottom of the pan. It will help release once the loaf is done cooking. Okay, at this point we're going to fill the loaf halfway because it's going to rise with the eggs. We're going to bake at 350 degrees for 15 or 20 minutes until it sets up firm to the touch. This is what your final product is going to look like as it goes into the oven. And then after baking for 15 to 20 minutes, this is going to be your final product. A nice solid loaf. Okay, so for the next step of preparing our turkey, we're going to make a compound butter. Compound butters are great. It's something you can do to add extra seasoning, extra flavor. It's good for poultry as well as meats. First thing we're going to do is take tempered butter, get into the bowl. And for our spice blend that we have today here, we have granulated garlic, granulated onion, kosher sea salt, we have smoked black pepper, we have cinnamon, coriander, zest of 1 orange, fresh chopped thyme, and fresh chopped sage. We're going to incorporate all the ingredients till they're mixed well, so we have one nice consistent puree. From this point, now we're ready to dress the turkey. Okay, for the next step of preparing our turkey, we need to ensure that the turkey is dry. We're going to lightly dampen around the turkey with a paper towel. By doing this, you're going to ensure that all your seasoning is going to stick to the turkey and that all your moisture is going to be reserved and pulled out. At this point, we're going to take our compound butter that we have made, and we want to be very liberal with it. Go very generous around the turkey as well as under the skin. By loosening the skin from the breast meat, you're going to be able to get a much crispier skin. Also, the milk solids from the butter are going to burn and crystallize and caramelize, and therefore you're going to get ensure a nice crispy skin. Okay, so for our next step of preparing the turkey, we're going to take 6 fresh slices of oranges. We're going to put 3 under each side of the turkey breast. That's going to give a nice citrus background flavor. Next, we're going to take our mirepoix. We have carrots, celery, and onions. Mix evenly in the pan to give a nice bed for the turkey to sit on, aromatics. From this point, we're going to add 10 cups of chicken stock. This chicken stock here is going to create a nice moist texture for the turkey, as well as going to be the base for your turkey gravy. We have 5 sage leaves. For a turkey around this size, which is around 12 pounds, we're going to cook 20 minutes per pound. So you got an average of about a 4-hour cooking time. We're going to start with 2 hours uncovered to get a nice crisp skin, and then we're going to cover for the last 2 hours. The last 15 minutes of cooking, we're going to remove the cover to let the skin crisp back up. Okay, so here we have our final cooked turkey, our turkey gravy, and our breakfast pastry stuffing. To make our turkey gravy, what we have done, we have taken all the liquid that we had in the pan after cooking our turkey, we've strained it, reduced it, and thickened it with a little bit of cornstarch to get our gravy.
Hi, I'm Tamás. I'm the Director of Food and Beverage at the Hyatt Regency Pier 66. With a nice turkey dinner, you definitely have to have some nice wines. I had selected Prosecco from Italy just to start with some bubbles. It's really good because it keeps your palate very, very fresh, and you can keep going through the dinner because you have heavy stuffing and heavy gravy with it, so it is always refreshing for your mouth. Another option would be during dinner time, it's a Chardonnay. This one is actually from California, and Chardonnay have the butteriness because it's aged in oak and has some fruit and citrus in it as well. And if you are a red wine drinker, you definitely have to go with a Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir is not overpoweringly heavy. It goes well with the light meat because you have some cranberry and you get the stuffing and the gravy as well. So if you like red wine, definitely go with a Pinot Noir.
On behalf of the food and beverage team here at Hyatt Pier 66, we wish you and your family a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you very much.